Hello everyone, in this video I will discuss some important points regarding croton oil seeds or croton tiglium poisoning. The points which I will discuss includes its class, fatal dose, fatal period, active principles, its signs, symptoms, its medical legal importance, and finally its treatment. So coming towards the class, croton tiglium belongs to vegetable poison group, which comes under the classification of organic poisons, and which further comes under the classification of irritant poison. So basically, if we see broadly, it belongs to irritant poison, but if we see stepwise, it is a vegetable organic irritant poison. Its fatal dose in forms of seed is 4 seeds, but if we uh, see its fatal dose in the form of its drops, then 20 drops of croton oil seeds are enough to cause the death of a person. Fatal period is 6 hours. Active principle is crotin, which is actually a toxalbumin. And second active principle is crotonocide. Main sign and symptoms which occur are if the exposure is to the skin only, then there is vesication, burning, and redness of the skin. But if ingested, there is burning pain, nausea, vomiting, powerful purging, and burning at anus, dehydration, cramps, fecal pulse, collapse, and if not treated, the person will die. Medical legal importance is that there is usually accidental exposure to croton tiglium. It may also be used as abortifacient. It is used as homicidal purpose, and it is also used as a arrow poison. This is important. For treating croton tiglium poisoning, the step which we have to perform is gastric lavage or the stomach wash. We can also use demulcents to retard the absorption of croton tiglium from GIT. We can also give intravenous fluids to maintain the fluid level of the body, to treat dehydration of the body. And as you see that the patient will be collapsing, so we have to give stimulants which will stimulate different systems of the body and try to maintain the normal threshold level of each and every system of the body. So the stimulants such as adrenaline, noradrenaline, ephedrine must be given to the patient. These are the important points which you must have to remember for exam. If you have any question, just comment it down. I will reply as soon as possible. Thank you.